Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Today I want to talk to you about 3 resume tips. So your resume is so important because it is, along with your cover letter, the first contact that an employer has with you. It's the first thing that they read, and it's a representation of who you are professionally, who you are in terms of your ability to communicate yourself. And so there's some basic things that I want to talk about that may seem like they, would come naturally to you, but maybe not. And so I want to talk about some of them. The first thing is at the very top is your heading, which is going to be your name, your address, which we now just use city and state, sometimes zip code, your telephone number, which needs to be a good telephone number. So if you can put your cell phone on there and that the employer is able to reach you at any time using that cell phone number, that is probably your best bet rather than leaving a home number where they may leave a message and you won't know that they're trying to reach you until later on. And also a good email address. And make this an email address that is professional and that you check often so that you'll know as soon as an employer is trying to reach you. I note in this slide that your name should not be huge. You do not want to use a crazy font, a different color, a very large font for your name, because although it is important and it has to be at the top of your resume, it shouldn't be the standout. The information about you that you provide in your resume is what you really want to stand out. Right under your heading, you're going to put the target title. So we no longer use an objective. We do not say that we're looking for a job where we can do things for the company and grow ourselves. And if you do put an objective up there, it's really a waste of the employer's time reading that, because obviously that is what you're looking for and what you're hoping to contribute. Instead, if you put the target title, which is the job that you are applying for with this resume, at the top of the resume, it shows that you already have skills in this area. Under the target title, you're going to put 2 relative achievements in your summary. So right under that target title will be a summary section. In there, instead of giving adjectives that describe yourself, even if they are powerful words and talk about your communication skills, your being a team player, your ability to motivate, much better if you have some achievements, some things that you've already accomplished in your career that you can list right there. It will grab their attention. It's right at the top when they're really, paying attention and reading through, and have a better chance of getting you that interview. They should be key worded. So in your summary section, you want to use words that you can find right in the job description for the position you're applying for. So sometimes they will use a tracking system, and before a human being actually looks at your resume, they put it through an applicant tracking system. And if your resume doesn't have keywords that they're looking for, it could be completely eliminated before you even get human eyes on it. So you have to be clever in this area and check the description of the position and the skills that the employer is looking for, and make sure you include them in your summary section. You want to say, this is my accomplishment, and then give the evidence through examples of how you are qualified to do that job. You can do that in both the summary section and later on in each individual job and job experience that you list. Make sure that you're not just using, again, adjectives to describe yourself, but that you're giving the information about the things that you did that prove this adjective true. In your employment history section, outline supportive evidence of your recent relevant accomplishments that will demonstrate how you're qualified for the target title, and that will support the achievements that you put in your summary. So you're backing up that brief overview that you gave of yourself in your summary in your employment history by showing the specific things that you know how to do and skills that you have. So those are 3 tips that, again, may seem like something you thought that you already knew, but every time you send out a resume, you need to personalize that resume. Don't just send the same resume to every employer. Change it in ways that make the employer feel like you are the fit to the position that you're applying for. And if you do that, you're going to find that you get a lot more interviews. So check out the rest of our videos.